cannot believe it, but some of my viewers have been actually missing the sound of the engine. So today I'm giving you guys a picture from my flip camcorder mounted on the windshield, so no hands-free operation. And I got my view dash cam set up on top of the windshield. So I'm leaving the TA truck stop in Monroe, Michigan. It's 6:35, and I just discovered an interesting fact. The place where I'm going, there's two towns with the same name near Toronto, but one is just north of Toronto and the other one is 2 hours east. Now yesterday when I was looking for the town on Google Maps, it showed as the one in Brampton. It's kind of like a suburb, a small suburb of Brampton. Now I try to put it, try to program my route on the GPS this morning, and it cannot find it. Like, what the heck? So I opened my laptop and put the zip code, like the postal code I have in, and sure enough it shows the town 2 hours east of Toronto. So now I have to do not 400 kilometers but 600 kilometers. So it's 6 hours of driving, or roughly 360 miles. So it's a good thing that I woke up at 5:30. By the time I did all the
after 80 meters,
circle check,
turn left, Highway 50, North Dixie Highway.
And did away with my logbook. So it's already 1 hour later. Monroe, Michigan. Alright, so the sign says 75 North Detroit. So I'm turning on the ramp, and from here it's about 20-30 minutes to the bridge with Canada, Ambassador Bridge. Well, I'm in Detroit, I-75, far away ahead. I already can see the Ambassador Bridge. Time is 7:09. Everybody's in a rush to get to their own funeral. I always have to watch for the cars and the, small trucks jumping on the freeway from the ramps. And the radiation level and the pollution level. Look at that guy. Pollution levels are pretty decent today in Detroit. You don't even need to wear, 2 gas masks, just one. Alright, exit 47B, bridge to Canada. Bye-bye America, hello Canada. Signs, that say that traffic on this ramp must go to Canada. Like, what do people that get lost do? Like Americans that just took the wrong turn, they end up in the wrong country. That would be a bad morning, wouldn't it? Now I gotta pay the toll for the crossing the Ambassador Bridge. How much is it now? 20? How about 65,000? 25 for heavy trucks. Basically, it depends on your weight.
After 500 meters, turn right.
And this is the bridge. Now they make this nice ramp here. Before it was much worse.
Turn right on Passenger Bridge Street.
Motor is that I can accelerate going up the hill. There's a Volvo behind me. The guy just could make it. The bridge is pretty steep.
Left turn ahead. Highway 3. Clear on Church Road.
My GPS is Highway 3, that's already Canada. And that's why I don't like crossing in Windsor. Like I just left Detroit, right on this side it's Windsor, Ontario, which is very, well, a small town. Well, not too small, but it's very disorganized. In terms of traffic, because you have to go through the city. There's like a dozen lights, and they've been building another bridge somewhat downriver here.
800 meters, bear left.
And sometime soon there should be basically a bypass around Windsor, because after you cross the city there's a freeway 401, but so they're building a bypass which will connect the freeway 401 directly to the new bridge. And there were all kinds of, fights between the guy who owns this bridge, this old bridge, and the federal government, both on the U.S. side and the Canadian side, because this guy didn't want to compete with the new bridge. So. And here's the customs booth. I have to show my paperwork, and hopefully everything is okay and they will let me back into Canada. I've been away a week, so I crossed from Alberta into Montana 1 week ago, hauling that pipe to oil and gas company in North Dakota. My paperwork is stamped, and the first thing you see on the Canadian side is a big red light. Like, I could never cross this intersection without stopping. And as I mentioned, there's a whole bunch of traffic lights between here and the freeway. It'll probably take me half an hour to get back on the regular highway. It's 7:39 a.m. Finally, I'm on Freeway 401. Just left Windsor. The speed limit is 100 kilometers an hour or 62.15 miles per hour. And from this point on, it's all freeways all the way to my destination. 5.5 hours east of here. Just past the pilot truck stop here in 401 in Ontario. price today is $1.28 per liter. So if you multiply that by 3.78, that gives you an equivalent of $4.83 per US gallon. And just to compare, I filled up in Missouri at I paid $3.75 even before the Lansing discount, and even in Michigan this morning at the TA in Monroe, Michigan, the price was I think it was 4.9, like $4.09 or $4.05. So very expensive to be a trucker in Canada. Now, one thing about Freeway 401 here in Canada is you see that big sign on the right, green top. It says en route or en route, and basically what it is it's a very good rest area with a coffee shop, you know, a couple of fast food restaurants, free Wi-Fi. Most of them have Starbucks coffee inside. It's basically what you can find on a toll highway in US, but 401 here, it's a free highway, and about every half an hour we have these very nice rest areas all the way between Windsor, Ontario, and Quebec, which is roughly 500 miles. So at least in one regard, this highway here is one step above what you can find on most free highways in US. And that sign again is here: a gas station, Tim Hortons coffee shop, Taco Bell, KFC. So I'm in London, Ontario. That bridge up ahead you see, that's another freeway, 402. If you go west on that, you'll get back to Michigan. But that's another crossing where I usually cross. It's called, you know, what is it? The Peace Bridge? No, wait, Blue Water Bridge. Yeah, it's Sarnia, Ontario on this side, and it's Port Huron, Michigan on the other side. But this time, you know, I decided to take this route, Windsor, because I've been going through that Sarnia too often. I can't. I need to vary my route a little bit, otherwise it's, you know, it gets boring. So these guys on the right, they're all jumping from 402, which ends here, and now you only have 401 heading east. a.m. I'm taking my first break. This is one of those comfy rest areas I mentioned earlier. This one has a Starbucks inside. That's my main reason for visiting this. And plus, it's easy to get in and out. You don't have to park your truck, you know, like at a regular truck stop, you know, spend time packing and stuff like that. Here it's all very close. I wish they would make the driveways a bit wider though, you know. Some caffeine in my system, and check the load. From here it's 331 kilometers to my destination, so basically 3.5 hours. And the worst part of the trip is that I have to go through Toronto, Ontario. Twice. First on the way to my unloading place, and then back to Cambridge where I parked my truck. So I'm expecting lots of fun. Well, I'm leaving my first stop with a cup of Grande Americano, a couple of snacks. Everything is expensive here. Well, what is it? You gotta eat, right? And I paid with the US money, and it was like $3.40 in Canadian. And when I said I'm gonna give you $5 US, he said, "Oh, then it's $3.50." I said, "Why in US it's more expensive?" Like, you know, normally it should be pretty much the same. And he said, "Oh, we have to pay the bank."
After 80 meters, turn right.
They have to pay a bank, their bank, a conversion fee to convert the funds from
Turn right.
Canadian dollars to US dollars. Because of course you don't want the bank to go broke, right? So I'm okay with that. And I'm back on 401, heading east towards Toronto. Now here,
Straight ahead.
freeway 401 divides into two freeways. You see 403 on the right, and it would take you to Niagara Falls and Hamilton and Brantford. And basically, you can go back to US and cross
Follow
in.
Highway 401 eastbound towards Toronto for 95 kilometers.
Yeah, and you can cross back into US in for Buffalo. And I stayed here on in the left lane, so I'm at 401 heading east towards Toronto and Quebec. Now, I want to make a comment about signs on trucks. Contrary to what many people believe in the US, a few Canadians speak French. Like, we have two languages, yeah, both official languages, English and French. But French is mostly spoken in the eastern part of Canada, mostly Quebec and some parts of New Brunswick, which actually borders on Maine as well. But here's the question. Let's say you are Ukrainian and you own a trucking company and you operate basically a trucking line between Ukraine and Germany. And your company is called Transportna Kompania Ivanova, or Ivanov Transport Company. But it's in Ukrainian. Now you go to Germany where few people speak Ukrainian, right? And you pass a bunch of other countries on the way there. So what language do you use for the signs on your truck? Like your company name. Do you put everything in Ukrainian because you're so proud of your country, or do you put maybe everything in German, or you put maybe all the signs in Ukrainian and then you translate them into German? If this was me, I would probably use Ukrainian signs because I'll be going through Ukraine, right? So local authorities must know who they deal with, because you're licensed in Ukraine as well. But then I would use German for sure, and I would probably even use English, because a lot of people in Europe speak English, just to make the trade easier. Now I'm talking about this because you see a lot of French trucks here, you know, from Quebec. These guys, they don't care about, you know, they go to US, right? Like the biggest trade partner, like from Quebec to, let's say, Chicago, Illinois, right? And you only see signs in French language on the side of the truck and trailer. And also, because they have these cases, you know, like where endings of the words change, in French, the expression, let's say, Ivanov Transport Company actually sounds totally totally different because the name of the owner is in the back. So the first word is transport. So you see a lot of French companies, and the sign will say transport something, Jean, you know, and then the name. And they don't care. There's no English translations, nothing. So very few people in U.S. speak French. So I just often, you know, am amazed at this inability to compromise or lack of desire. So they just think that everyone should know French. You know, I don't think it's right. It should be French and English, you know. Make it easy for the customs, for your customers in the U.S. I understand if you were trucking only inside Canada, then for sure, you know. French is the official language here, so, you know, no one can say anything here. But you're going to a foreign country, U.S., and you're using French. So it's like me going to Germany and everything on my truck is in Ukrainian, you know. How welcome do you think I will be in Germany, especially if I only like know 2 words in German, you know? Just saying. Well, I reach the town of Milton, just 15 minutes away from Toronto, and all of a sudden the traffic stops, and there's some heavy black smoke. You can see from behind the bridge, you can probably see it too, yeah, it shows on the cam. Alright, what happened here? Actually, I just, like 5 minutes ago, I saw a fire truck going the other way, so it was probably going this way. Yeah, wow, look at this. It's fucking truck on fire. Highway 30.
After 300 meters, turn left.
That will take me directly to my destination, just 47 kilometers or 25 miles north of here. Well, it's 10 minutes past 2. After what seemed like an eternity, I'm finally in the small town of Springbrook. And you see all this machinery on the right. So that's where